Gen 3 Kriss Vector. So the biggest differences between the Gen 3 and the Gen 2 are we're gonna start at the back end and work our way forward. So we brought back having a folding stock standard with all the carbines and SBRs. You have an adjustment button on the side for 3 positions. You have folding, and you can also customize this to fold left or right-handed. You can make this button on the top or the bottom, so you get to choose how you want to run that. This button here for the adjustment is also able to be flip-flopped to the other side. It's just a simple screw you remove and a spring. This all attaches with the Picatinny rail now. So instead of using a buffer tube, you do that. By doing that, we've lost just about a pound in weight between that and some of the other little features and changes we've done. Up next, we have the grip. The grip on this gun is now a AR-15 style grip. So same as what you got on your AR now. It has the little nub in the front to fill in the trigger guard gap, so you can run just about any of them out there. On the bottom here, this is just to keep our Vector patent shape, so you can remove that if you don't want to run it, and then you have an open grip. Our trigger has changed on this guy. We obviously have a cool skeleton ass trigger now, but now instead of having 3 millimeters of pre-travel, you have 0.7 millimeters of pre-travel, so you are right there at the wall right away. Nice crisp break, and then you reset nice and short. On the top here, you have 3 screw holes. One is covered by your rear sight. You can undo those 3 screws, undo these 2 screws for your ejection port, pull your ejection port out. Now you can pull your fire control group out. A lot easier to work on and maintain than it used to be. Up next here, obviously we got a lot of cosmetic changes and everything, but you have a lot of ergonomic changes on your bolt lock here. So we used to get a lot of guys would palm that bolt lock, and they'd be locking the bolt back while they're shooting, or just bumping it and they wouldn't get that lock back. Well, now your hand kind of tucks up nice and around it, so you don't get that problem as much anymore. We also have it so that you can move your mag catch from left to the right side. That's entirely up to you how you want to run it. Righties may actually enjoy this because now it's just going to be a press of the middle finger and a pointer finger.
For the southpaw people.
Yep. So we changed the ergonomics and the shapes on that guy. We changed a little bit up in here to keep your hand away from that. We also changed your charging handle. So your charging handle is a little bit shorter now. Really get your hand up nice and close. That way you're getting good positive charge on the gun. A lot of people would grab it too far out on the Gen 2 and they wouldn't get the leverage. So this forces your hand in close so you get your charging the way you want it. Up here on the front of the lower, we've kind of cut away on the actual lower so that now your shroud bolts right to your lower housing. It's no longer a set screw going onto your barrel. It's going to help with your barrel harmonics. It should help with accuracy a little bit. Moving on to the barrel itself, underneath this guy, we actually have a threaded barrel now. So it's no longer a non-threaded barrel. So if you want to run a suppressor or anything like that, you can take these screws off, slide your shroud off. We do sell a shortened 10-inch handguard now. So you'll be able to put that 10-inch handguard on there, throw a suppressor on, you're ready to rock and roll. That's pretty much it. That's the main features of this. You still have the same great recoil system in this guy. Nothing inside really changed. It was a few ergonomics features and really just a quality of life improvement.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Yep. The question is, what all do you want to go over? You just want to go over what the Gen 3 is and why it is, basically?
Yeah.
What the difference is between that and Gen 2?
If you want to, you mean like the Cliff Notes version?
I may chew up this mint real quick so I'm not playing with it.
I've been recording this whole time, brother. I'm putting all that in there.
Yeah, please.
You're on camera now, too.
You had to put the ugly one on, man. I think
What are you talking about? You're majestic, brother.
I didn't want to say it myself.
The ego on this guy, huh?
All right, so this is our Gen 3 Kriss Vector. So